What if everything we know about Jesus is missing a crucial piece? A hidden chapter of his life, erased from history, could change everything we believe about his divine journey. Today, we delve into a mystery that has been buried beneath the sands of time, the journey of Jesus to the mystical land of India. Imagine a young Jesus, not yet the Messiah, traveling thousands of miles across treacherous terrains to a land revered for its spiritual wisdom. Picture him studying ancient Vedic texts, mastering the art of meditation and pranayama, and unlocking the secrets of the universe through deep spiritual practices. Envision him living in monasteries, learning the sacred science of activating the pineal gland, the third eye, and achieving states of consciousness like Samadhi, a profound union with the divine. And then, after gaining this transcendent wisdom, imagine him returning to the West to share it, only for this monumental chapter of his life to be erased from history. This is not just a story about religion, it's a story about the search for universal truth, the power of ancient knowledge, and the mysteries that lie hidden in the shadows of history. The traditional narrative of Jesus' life, as told in the New Testament, leaves a glaring gap. What happened between the ages of 12 and 30? The Bible offers no explanation, simply skipping from his childhood to the start of his ministry. But what if these lost years were not lost at all? What if they were deliberately omitted or forgotten? According to ancient texts, oral traditions, and even some modern scholars, Jesus spent these years traveling far beyond the borders of Judea. One of the most compelling theories suggests that he journeyed to India, a land renowned for its spiritual wisdom and ancient practices. This theory is supported by accounts from Buddhist and Hindu texts, which speak of a holy man named Isa or Isha, who came from the West and studied under the great sages of the East. Could this Isa have been Jesus? And if so, what did he learn during his time in India? The idea of Jesus traveling to India is not as far-fetched as it might seem. In the 1st century, trade routes connected the Mediterranean world to the Indian subcontinent, making such a journey possible. Moreover, India was a hub of spiritual knowledge, home to ancient practices like yoga, meditation, and pranayama, techniques designed to unlock higher states of consciousness. According to some accounts, Jesus studied under Buddhist monks and Hindu gurus, mastering these practices and delving into the mysteries of the universe. He is said to have lived in monasteries, where he learned the art of meditation and the science of breath control, or pranayama. These practices would have allowed him to activate his pineal gland, often referred to as the third eye, and achieve states of enlightenment like Samadhi, a profound union with the divine. But what exactly is the pineal gland, and why is it so significant? Located deep within the brain, the pineal gland has long been associated with spiritual awakening and higher consciousness. Ancient cultures, from the Egyptians to the Hindus, believed it to be the seat of the soul, a gateway to divine knowledge. By activating this gland through meditation and breath work, Jesus may have gained access to universal truths and cosmic wisdom. This would explain his profound teachings and miraculous abilities, which seem to defy the laws of nature. Could it be that Jesus' time in India was the key to his spiritual mastery? The evidence for Jesus' journey to India is not just found in ancient texts. In the late 19th century, a Russian journalist named Nicholas Notovich claimed to have discovered a manuscript in a Tibetan monastery that detailed the life of Saint Isa. According to Notovich, the manuscript described how Isa traveled to India at the age of 13, studied under Buddhist and Hindu masters, and returned to his homeland to spread his teachings. While Notovich's claims have been met with skepticism, they have also sparked a wave of interest in the possibility of Jesus' Eastern connections. Other researchers, like the German theologian Holger Kirsten, have further explored this theory uncovering additional evidence that supports the idea of Jesus' time in India. But if Jesus did travel to India, why is this chapter of his life not mentioned in the Bible? Some scholars believe that this information was deliberately suppressed by early Christian leaders who sought to present Jesus as a uniquely Western figure. Others suggest that the accounts of his journey were lost or destroyed over time, buried under centuries of dogma and doctrine. Whatever the reason, the absence of this story from mainstream history has left a gaping hole in our understanding of Jesus' life, a hole that begs to be filled. So, what did Jesus do after his time in India? According to some accounts, he returned to the West with a mission to share the wisdom he had gained. His teachings, which emphasized love, compassion, and the unity of all beings, bear a striking resemblance to the principles of Eastern spirituality. Could it be that Jesus' message was not entirely original, but rather a synthesis of the profound truths he had learned in India? And if so, what does this mean for our understanding of Christianity and its roots? The mysteries surrounding Jesus' journey to India go even deeper. Some believe that he did not die on the cross, but instead returned to the East, where he lived out the rest of his days in a remote monastery. This theory is supported by accounts from Kashmir, where a tomb in the town of Srinagar is said to hold the remains of a holy man named Yuz Asaf, a name that some believe refers to Jesus. According to local tradition, Yuz Asaf was a prophet who preached a message of peace and unity, much like Jesus. Could this be the final resting place of the man known as the Son of God? The story of Jesus' journey to India is not just a historical curiosity, it's a revelation that challenges our understanding of one of the most influential figures in human history. It suggests that Jesus was not just a religious leader, but a seeker of truth, a student of ancient wisdom, and a bridge between East and West. It invites us to reconsider the origins of his teachings and the possibility that they were shaped by a global exchange of knowledge. And it raises profound questions about the nature of spirituality, the interconnectedness of all religions, and the universal quest for enlightenment. But the mystery doesn't end there. What if Jesus' journey to India was just one chapter in a larger story? A story that spans centuries and continents, connecting ancient civilizations through a shared pursuit of divine knowledge. What if the wisdom he brought back from the East was part of a universal tradition, passed down through the ages by sages, mystics, and seekers? And what if this tradition holds the key to unlocking the deepest mysteries of existence? This is the story we're exploring today on Beyond Time TV. It's a story that takes us from the deserts of Judea to the mountains of Tibet, from the teachings of Jesus to the wisdom of the East. It's a story that challenges us to look beyond the familiar narratives of history and to embrace the unknown. And it's a story that reminds us that the search for truth is a journey without end, a journey that transcends time, space, and the boundaries of human understanding. So, what really happened during Jesus' lost years? Did he travel to India, study under the great sages of the East, and unlock the secrets of the universe? The evidence is compelling, but the truth remains shrouded in mystery. What we do know is that the story of Jesus is far more complex and fascinating than we've been led to believe. It's a story that invites us to question, to explore, and to seek the truth for ourselves. And it's a story that continues to inspire and challenge us thousands of years after Jesus walked the earth. This is Beyond Time TV, where history is more than just dates and names. It's a journey into the unknown, a quest for truth, and a celebration of the human spirit. Join us as we uncover the shocking and unknown history of Jesus' journey to India and the secrets he may have brought back with him. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest explorations into the mysteries of the past. The story is far from over, Let's uncover it together.